Hello, Tangenteers. That's a word now, deal with it. I'd like to introduce you to something Bill and I have discussed doing. It's a new thing we're going to call scraps. You see, the way we record our videos is to pick a topic, sit down in front of the camera, start talking about it, and that often leads to us going off on random tangents about other things. And that's why the show is named that way. Anyway, that we have a lot of unused footage. By the end, we get done editing just because we have to cut so much out for time constraints. Because we don't want to do 40-minute episodes anymore. Nobody likes that. Nobody likes a 10-minute episodes either, but it's easier to swallow. So we are going to be doing, we're calling it scraps. Basically, it's stuff that didn't make it in, but we still kind of like anyway. And here we have our first one. This is from our most recent Halloween, post-Halloween episode. It is a story about the Blair Witch Project film and a fun camping story from Bill and I. Enjoy. But you know what movie I did like was the Blair Witch Project, the original.
Yeah. I actually got a good one for that when you're done.
Well, it's another one that's relatable to me because we spent a lot of time camping in our younger years, and we knew that feeling of like the first night out camping, a bear could have popped out and be like, "What the fuck? What you want?" That last night out camping, every little noise that
Are we done yet? Just let us die.
What is it? What is it?
Especially when you got an idiot like 3 tents down going, "I kill you!" and shit like that. It's screaming at your tent on your screwing with other people.
Fun, scary story about scaring people. We do that a lot. We were on a camping trip.
I mean, look at this.
We'd show up in windows and we were like, ah! But, yeah, we were on a camping trip with my mother and her boyfriend at the time, Steve. Boop! Yeah. We were on this camping trip with my mother and her then boyfriend, Steve, and his two, if you want to call them children, and...
Mutants. The proper term is mutants.
Yeah. Well, we were all at 3 campsites, and they were at the furthest away campsite, which was not a mistake. And Bill and I are sitting there late at night, and we get the bright idea to go...
Is this the rock story?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
We get the bright idea to scare the shit out of them. So it starts with Bill sneaking over there to the campsite and going all around their tent and making noises and like
at one point I was humping a tree.
I don't think you started doing that before. Like you got done with that and you're like, hey, let's go scare them.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But while he's doing that, I'm over on the other side, kind of keeping up appearances of being at our campsite, but still I'm gathering up a whole bunch of little rocks and throwing them all around their campsite. So they're just hearing all around their campsite. Well, meanwhile, he's over here grunting and making noises at them. It wasn't too long before they showed up. I think there's something at our campsite.
Now you gotta understand, these two idiots, their voices started off at an octave that was high. It was just below a dog whistle. So as their tension increased, so did that voice. So if they would have went full scream, it would have been like bears would have been. Ah!
Raccoons falling from trees. Back to scary movies, though. Another, what? I was looking through my movie.
Oh, real quick, Blair Witch Project. Fun.
Okay.
There's a YouTube channel I watch called Film Theory.
Okay.
And what they do on that channel, a guy named Matt Pat, it's his screen name, of course. Really, really cool guy. Breaks down different. He also has one called Game Theory too. Check him out. Very good. But he takes movies and games and breaks them down for the concept and the idea behind the games and some of the theories that are in it. And one that he did for the Blair Witch Project, which I thought was really cool, was the concept that there was never a Blair Witch. The two guys brought her out into the woods to kill her. Because he breaks down, and if by the time you're done watching, you're like, these sons of bitches. Because you're sitting there and it's like, why would they throw a map in the lake? Why would they get rid of the compass? Why are these people purposely sabotaging the situation, but yet seem completely nonchalant and joking and laughing? And then the final nail in the coffin to it was, okay, so they go in the house at the end, right? Mm-hmm. They run upstairs. They're yelling, and all of a sudden he runs all the way down 2 flights of stairs and knows exactly where to go to find this guy, while she's upstairs lost. Like they basically punch holes, and he punches holes in the stories.
So in other words, we were watching a snuff film.
Yes.
Okay.
It was awesome.